Hi guys, Mun from Belief. In this video we're going to look at how to modify components of this top bar here on your website. So we'll look at how to remove the bar entirely, but the primary focus is looking at this element to the left. Now there are 5 components to this element to the left which is shown by default, and that is this little icon here which is the back button. So it returns you to the previous page, the RBA cash rate, the Australia dollar conversion and the inflation figure. And the little graph icon here, if I select that there, it takes me to a page that shows a number of graphs associated with those elements. This page is only linked to from that icon, so it's linked nowhere else on your website. By the way, this inflation graph, we will change this to show the primary inflation as bar graphs and the other weighted and quarterly and median inflation and so on as line graphs. So we'll replace it with the JavaScript format. So it's on the list of things to do. So let's have a look in Yabba at how to change this top bar. So from within Yabba, if that selects for me, give it a second. There we go. From Yabba, we're going to select website management. From website management, we're going to select the little icon here, which is the website header. I'll select that. Towards the end of the primary options, there is a panel called bar, which will load in a second. Apologize for the speed. It happens with screen recordings. So we've got this option here, which is the header bar. It's a little hamburger icon. If you select that, it takes you to a panel where it presents us, first of all, with the option for a website. Yabba is a multi-website system, so you first select your website. And the option we have here, which is the current default, show rate, US dollar, and inflation panel. So that is the default. If we want to change that to custom text, now this accepts HTML and BB code or BM code as well. So again, apologies for the speed. It happens with screen recordings, so I'll just give that a second. Maybe if I just, there we go. Custom HTML. I've already got some HTML in here just saying this is a test. It's written twice. You can just insert text there. You can use strong tags, bold tags, italics. You can use links and whatever else. So you can effectively create whatever panel you like. We're going to save that. It is a green button here, so the change will be made immediately. I'll submit that. We'll go back to our website and I'll refresh the page. And this will show this is a test. This is a test. There we go. It looks a little bit boring. The back icon is removed and so on. So you can plonk those back in. There are little BB codes we'll stick in the FAQ that shows you how to do that. So you won't have to remember what the link looks like and what the icon code is and so on. Now we can remove the element entirely. I would discourage that because the link itself is actually highly trafficked. The page gets a lot of viewership, so the focus should be on introducing a conversion element to that page. So I've just disabled that, and if I refresh the page here, it's just going to show nothing. We'll give that a second. That hasn't refreshed. I'll do that again, and there we go, and it has been removed. Now I'll just select our default again, just so I don't forget later, and I'll select that. That will be returned as you would expect. And by the way, that clears the cache. The header is cached for each page of your site, specific to each page because it includes various tracking links and so on. So when you update that option, it will clear the cache and force the refresh of every header cache that we've recorded. So now let's look at, if you want to record this bar entirely, from within the WordPress dashboard, select Elementor, select Theme Builder, select header, and if you do that, it'll return this, right? This is the effectively the design of the header. You can do all sorts of things here if you want to move the menu to the top there, not that you would. You can move it up there and do all sorts of things. I'll just actually I'll just leave that, it's not important. But if you do want to remove this element, you just select the little, actually that's not going to select because I've got a, I'll just have to switch it back to the way it was so I'm able to remove that element. So there's a little red cross here, you hover over that bar and there's a little red cross and you just select that and that will be removed. And if I were to save that and refresh this page, that entire bar would be removed as well. So that's that, guys. Very simple, easy to use feature. I recommend, as I said, I recommend you keeping it as is because, again, this page is highly trafficked. So the focus should be on introducing a conversion element to the page here. And I'll just check. I think we've got one down the bottom. We should do, because every page of your website is potential organic, landing page. Every page of your website is potential organic entry point. Every page should convert. But having the conversion element down the bottom isn't always ideal. Certainly, we've got a blurb here. You can just edit the page and edit that text. That's just within the resources section of your website. So you edit it as you would any other post. You can add some text there and pop in a form, pop in a step form, pop in whatever you like. And certainly a video is really good. Certainly the video that you record on the cache rate or fixed versus variable and splits and so on. There's a whole bunch of different options you can introduce. We'll talk to you about those if you look at improving upon the presentation of this page. So that's that. If you've got any issues, inquiries, questions, give me a call, 0400 777 300. That number again, 0400 777 300. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.